Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Theresia de Emile. The entire room smells like blood. My body breaks into a cold sweat, so apparently we missed something on the bed. When I take a closer look, I notice small writing on the sheets. If I wear an iron mask, no one will see me. And we can apparently also use the iron mask in that hole. I don't know why, but we can. Which one of these rooms was it? Oh, that's got a bar, so this one? Yes. Someone is watching me. Hang iron mask. I place the wooden mask hanging on the wall with the iron mask that I have with me. Does it look believable at all? This is the metal mask I put up. And I didn't hear a click, I'm just saying. Oh, we have a lamp. Not sure what we're supposed to do with the lamp. I have it. We tried to go to those other rooms. I don't think we did. Going all the way down the hall first. So we got another iron bar door. Not even really got visible on the map. This is a rather large room. I stumble into the room like I can barely control my own limbs. My entrance seems to have triggered a bell somewhere. But is there? I think I hear someone singing a hymn. Look, it's a play area. This tiny little slide. I don't see anything. It's a slide, man. There's a rocking chair in here. Can't see the slide, apparently. It's written in something red. Family. It's a freaky looking little doll. It's a stuffed animal. Looks like a rabbit, but one of its ears is torn. We're gonna have to cut this open. Come back to you, rabbit doll. Look like a unicorn doll to me. It's a stuffed animal. It looks like an owl, but one of its wings is torn. No, this protagonist does not see much of anything. I think that's a doll, not a body. It's empty except for the toys that are strewn about on the floor. In other words, not empty. There is ivy all over the wall. When I take a closer look, I notice the wall is full of cracks. The ivy is coming in through the cracks. A doll is leaning against the wall. When I take a closer look, I notice that it has lipstick all over it. What a creepy doll. Who's been kissing on the doll? The children's toys scattered everywhere. Doesn't seem like we can look at that specific one. Got like 20 different things I want to do in this room. I was trying to look at the light. The red beads cover the wall. It's covered in red beads. I have a bad feeling about this. I shouldn't touch it. So I'm going to save in case anything in here tries to kill me. Especially the doll. Because the doll's tough, it's a little hard. Even with the children's toys in my hands, I still don't feel anything. Alright, swing the axe at everything. Swing the hand axe at the wall. It collapses pretty easily. Behind the wall is another room. It's too dark for me to see anything. I need a light. Well, we have a light, but it's not lit. If I light the gas lamp, I should be able to go inside. Light the lamp and go forward. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to light the lamp. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. It's just the door again. Yep. I don't know what this thing is with the doors. Okay. When I touch the rocking chair, a shadow flickers in and out of existence. The image that appears in my mind. My heart slams itself against my ribcage. There's a girl sitting in the rocking chair, and a girl supporting it. It's no use, I can't remember anything. When I take a closer look at the chair, I notice some writing. Stuffed fox. That was what the little boy got. It was bumpy in places. Looks like a stuffed animal. I can't tell from here. No. Just look at it. It feels unnaturally soft, like it's full of water. It doesn't feel like a stuffed animal. Rip the stomach with a knife. Stuffed animals feel unnaturally soft. I rip open the stomach of a stuffed animal with a knife to inspect the inside of it. The stomach of the stuffed animal is filled with a soft, lumpy gunk. I knew one of them would be a trap! When I touch it, terrible pain shoots through my hand. I can smell the unpleasant odor of my own skin burning. I hastily take my hand out of the stuffed animal. Will the same thing happen with the rabbit? Maybe it wants us to just do the fox. Because we didn't find a stuffed fox in this room unless we just didn't manage to get the specific pixel. Where's the other one? Stuffed animal feels unnaturally soft. Rip it open. Well, something happened. Inside the stomach of the stuffed animal is a sharp razor hidden in the cotton. My hand twitches and I feel blood. Is there actually a stuffed fox in this room? This looks like a fox. Stuffed animal. This one's a little weird. I think it's a dog, maybe? Isn't it a fox? It feels nice and soft. It feels good to hold it. This feels a little heavy. Let's cut this one. I rip open the stomach of a stuffed animal with a knife and inspect the inside. As I thought, there's something inside. It feels like metal and it's long and thin. It's a key. Is it the ear key? Yes. If I look close, I can see an ear carved under this key. There's an ear engraved on it. It must be a key to one of those doors. Put the key in my pocket. I'm gonna look at the map because I don't remember where that door was. Playroom, south side. It's full of toys. Playroom, north side. It's a room with toys. Library, north side. Many books are clustered in this room. Library, south. This room has a librarian's desk in the corner. Room N1. This room smells sour. Room N4. There are many chairs randomly placed in this room. Room N3. This room is filled with the stench of rotting corpses. Room E3. This room is full of trash. Corner room. This is the room with the masks hanging on the wall. Stairs going down. There are stairs going down. It's crumbled in the middle and I can't go down from here. Hall with cracked floors. There's a large crack in the floor and I can't go any further. Room S1. It's a simple room. Room S2. The light from the window makes this room look pale. There is a door with a picture of an ear on it. Obtain the lip key. Okay, so we need to go back to that room. Let's look at these two. Room W1. This is the room where a knife flew out at me as soon as I entered. I found it that my eyes are blue. Room I woke up in. This is the room I woke up in. The word Theresia is written on the wall. So let's just go the long way around so we can check out that door. get out of here? It's the hallway. And this way. Examination area. That's more Theresia. Red beads cover the building. The way they are moving, it makes the building seem alive. Without realizing it, I start to back away. Let's try this door. Looks like we probably won't be able to open anything here. Whoa, what's happening? There's a long, dark passage ahead of me. I can just make out a creaking noise coming from the end of the passage. Can you go forward? The passage before me is shrouded in darkness. If I listen carefully, I can hear something in the dark making a creaking noise. That's probably not going to let us go forward. I could keep going if I could light the lantern, but I don't have anything to light it with. I guess we'll leave. Okay, let's try... This is just a hallway. Turn. More beds. There's a lot of furniture squeezed into this tiny room. There are clothes hanging from the rope. It's a normal bed. As far as I can tell, there's nothing very interesting here. There's something glowing on the bed. It's an old wooden table. There's a notebook on it. The notebook is blank. It doesn't even have lines on the pages. There's something scribbled handwriting on the page it's open to. My friends are dying. Please, God, help us. Please, God, help us. There's something on the bed. Elixir. Wish I could save when I had the hand icon out. Wow. Glad I saved. I hear a click when I touch the desk and a cluster of arrows shoots out. My blood splatters across the desk and my heart beats frantically. I move over to the bed and examine the area. There's a dusty 2x4 in the space between the bed and the wall. Used for something. I need to pick that up when I reload. All these clothes are small and really dirty. I can't really use them. So we got an elixir and we're gonna re-grab a 2x4. Why do we have two? Why did we pick up this other one? That's an iron grating. How do we get in here? It's blocked by a hole. I think we need to go over on this side. Gotta get something to light the lamp. I feel like that's gotta be next. Because otherwise we're kind of stuck. Okay, this should be the door, right? Use the ear key. I insert the key with the drawing of an ear engraved on it into the keyhole and turn it. Feel the lock click open. The door is now unlocked. Open the door. A bright light shines through the windows. Hope these are shower stalls. Too big of gaps to be bathroom stalls. I don't see anything. The sink is really dirty. There was writing on it. When she saw, in the mirror, the rage in eye, she despaired of her ugliness and put down the knife. But her left eye has not forgotten, and her resentment lives on in it. Okay. Something special on the door. Something special on the door. Something special on the door. Throw it in the sink, it's on my hands. Nothing else happens. I open the door and see something. Oh, it's an elixir. I feel like one of these is going to have a trap. See, there we go. Try to open the door and hear a strange clicking noise. The noise is followed by a shower of arrows. The air is born in my flesh and blood pours out. I told you it was a shower. There are a bunch of 2x4s behind the door with the engraving on it. This might be useful for something. I should take one. Meanwhile, when I looked at the door, it didn't say anything about an engraving. Exit to the hallway? The iron gate room. The frick is this room? A blast of cold air hits me in the face as I open the door. This room is much colder than the other places I've been. A beautiful cross dominates the room. This place feels almost majestic. It could be an angel or a goddess. It's a statue of a holy lady. It seems to radiate a brutal aura. Why? Her eye's kind of off. Maybe this is the lady? The right eye has been dug out. The face is expressionless and looks straight ahead. There's something in the left palm. Something metal. It's glowing slightly. I reach for the piece of metal in its left hand. I hear a click from the left arm. Ah! It's a trap. Arrow flies out of the wall and embeds itself in my body. I hold my breath, grip my teeth, and pull out the arrow. The click I heard from the left arm must have been the trap activating. Did we at least get the item? I didn't mean to do that twice. So I guess we have to put something in our arm. So we can't take that. I guess we can look at her from different angles. The statue of the lady looks straight ahead, expressionless. Her sculpted eye is so cold. There's something in the left palm. It's the metal glowing slightly. I don't see anything. I see candles. Let's take one. The statue's right eye has been carved out. Her scarred face seems somehow resentful. There's something in the left palm. Something metal and glowing slightly. So we'll just move away from the statue for the moment. There's a cross hanging from the ceiling. It's an intimidating atmosphere. Is this room for praying? Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Take a candle. A word is written on the wall. Jealousy. Doubt we can touch the windows at all, but I feel like we're missing something obvious. Atmosphere is intimidating. I look around the area, but I don't find anything interesting. Just a freaking door again. Let's use our last thing, see if that helps. She's holding a lighter in her hand. Can I take it? No! We've tried. So that's a lighter. That is what we need. So apparently there was some carving on the bathroom stall that said, like, filled with jealousy after they took her beloved away. She used her left eye hand to take out her right eye or something like that. It was weird. I don't know that it was translated well. But the solution for this seems to be somewhat bizarre. Hold mirror piece over eye. I take out the mirror shard and hold it over the statue's eye. Hear a click from behind the eye. Sounds like I've activated some sort of sensor. I'm going to save because I don't know the exact side I need to do this from. Nope, wrong direction. Here, click from behind the eyes. Hair flies out of the wall and bends itself in my body. Yep. This is like the most obtuse puzzle. Reach for the piece of metal in its left hand. Lighter. It looks like a very old lighter. The flame is very small and doesn't make enough light to see much. It's an old lighter, but it looks like it still works. Put the lighter in my pocket. I should have done the thingy. But oh well. Let's get this unlocked if we can. I think I can unlock it from here though. Okay, that's the darkened hallway. I think this is the playroom area? Maybe? Or is it the other direction? Maybe it's this way? Room is covered in bleak pastel colors. These are not pastels. Wait, where's our lantern? I'm trying to combine you two together. Do I just have to try it? That's kind of annoying. Behind it, it's drag aside for me to see anything. I need a light. If I light the gas lamp, I should be able to go inside. Light lamp and go forward. Light the lamp and I slip through the hole. There are plants in this room that almost seem to give off a light of their own. For some reason, I feel content and relaxed. Now hear the cat. She always gets like this at night. The plant is brown and wilted. There's something glowing in the dirt. There's something in the dirt. It's an elixir. I don't see anything. Wilted plant sits in the room, looking lonely. When I take a closer look, I notice a piece of paper wrapped around the stem of the plant. When I take a closer look, reach for the piece of paper. The moment I touch it, my head starts to hurt. Memory. You don't have to worry about a thing. I can never tell who's talking. Was it Emile? Still posing. I don't think so. I don't intend to put any of the blame on you. Anyway, let's think of something. There's no reason to point fingers at anyone, right? I think red is us. Hashtag pant. Hashtag pant. Hey. Don't you think love is such a stupid concept? It's just your body trying to pass on its genetic material. It's a scam your brain is pulling on you. Emile is a cynic. If you think about it, the same goes for murder, right? Another journal. When I gained back my consciousness, I was holding a piece of paper. I looked down at the letters on the piece of paper. November 11, XX43. Melee. I can't get away from the guilt. My only hope was to have a woman I could share the guilt with. Her skin soothed me. She probably felt the same way. Mankind is so selfish. That's all we have to say? Alright then. Don't see anything. There's a desk here, man. The plant is brown and wilted. Seriously? So I glanced at the walkthrough, but apparently, yeah, that's it. I light the lamp and crawl into the hole. That was apparently all there was to it. Exit a hallway. I'm gonna go to that dark corridor. It's this way. Didn't even get any words this time. Light lamp and go forward. I'll light the lamp with a lighter. I can move on now. Lights up real low. What's all these other lamps then? Oh, now what? What's happening? Oh, jeez. I can just make out a creaking noise coming from the end of the passage. I almost missed it at first, but there's a thin, transparent wire strung across the passage. I need to do something about it or I'll have trouble getting through. Let's touch it. A thin, transparent wire strung across the passage. Follow the hallway. Is that shrapnel? My body presses against the wire and it moves a little bit. I feel something hot in the back of my skull and my knees give out. I look down to see the tip of a thick, black knife sticking out of my chin. Hit us in the chin? We died. I can't die now. Well, at least we'll get to see the game over screen for this one. Oh, it's a mouth. Game over. Although I did notice when we died like a second time as Leanne, it was a slightly different picture of Emile. It was one we'd seen before. It's the one of her holding the baby. Like she's sitting and holding the baby, but I wonder if it changes throughout. Cut with knife. I use a knife to cut the string set up across the hallway. That was a funny sound. The transparent string snaps and slowly flutters down to the floor. Now I can keep moving without having to worry about the trap. More iron bars. This door has to open. There's nowhere else we could go. It's creeping me out. I can see a door waving in the wind at the end of the passage. The creaking noise must be coming from that door. Does that door lead outside? I stand in front of the swinging door. There seems to be a piece of paper pinned to it. Is that the bell? January 17th, XX44. Last hope. Franz died. Franz attacked Martel and his mask fell off in the struggle. The loss of his mask drove him over the edge and he took his own life. We ran for safety to the lab. This is probably our last chance. This development was our last hope. So was that the guy in the mask that we found? No matter how much we want it, Arrgh, here's the mask. Arrgh. Hurry. What are you doing? Hurry, run away. Arrgh. I think that's Franz. That's screaming. Martel, hurry, this way. Static continued a little after the image. It's over. There's nothing we can do. Nothing's over. If that's how you feel, get out. I don't know who's talking anymore. How? How can you say that? There's no way I can leave. Martel. Hurry. Hurry. There isn't time for that. We need to get to work. I think this has to be Meili. She just seems too stubborn. Where? I'm walking down a flight of stairs. When did I think this is us. But again, they've changed our text to white. I need to go slowly, slowly. As I cautiously continue down the stairs, I begin to notice a change in the air. Finally, I'm outside. Are we back into present? The wind feels cold as it blows against my skin. Doesn't feel bad. I can feel myself start to cool off. I reach the last step and collapse. I throw up a cloud of dust as I hit the ground. I feel nostalgic. I've finally gotten out, but I don't feel happy. I prop myself up on my elbows and lift my muddy face. The frick is this? There's a row of stone pillars covered in wire fencing. And red beads. Oh, we got some danger music. Nothing has changed. I'm still in a cage. I'm surrounded by something red. Ugh. One red bead is carried to me on the wind. It's a creepy looking image. It lands softly on my skin. I let out a shrill scream. It doesn't sting. It isn't hot. It doesn't even itch. But where it touches me, I feel an indescribable pain. Dang vaccine beads! I struggle to stay conscious. I bite into my arm as hard as I can. I hear a voice. And the sound of a faraway bell. I think we might be entering the second stage. Heavy fog. Second stage. A drop of red. I find myself on my back, my teeth clenched on my arm. I can't hear anything. I can't look away from the sky. The sky is swirling, swirling, swirling round and round. I don't get a sky CG. Is that where we came from? I'm going to get sucked in. I can't take any more of that sky. I jump to my feet. A cold wind is blowing. The swirling sky must be an illusion created by my own imagination. The sky's a mess, just like my memories. I have absolutely no idea where I am. I realize I'm holding on to a shard of glass. It's cut my hand, and I'm bleeding. I can't remember how I got here. I can't remember anything. I see stone pillars and wire. It looks like I'm sealed in here with the red beads. There are stairs in front of me, outside of the pillars and wire. The fog behind me is closing in, but right now it's just a faint outline. I realize I'm missing something. Did I drop it on the way here? I look around, but I don't see anything like it. There's no use worrying about it. I raise my eyes and take a long look at the stairway in front of me. Our axe! And our lantern! These are dark times. Literally. Stone pillars and metal wires have been strung everywhere. There are red beads on the pillars. There are stairs in front of me. Behind the stairs is a door. I don't remember how I got here after I left that room. Did I start walking without realizing it? We will be going back to the mansion, I'm sure of that. There doesn't seem to be anything interesting here. That door is not behind the stairs. On the stairs, walk toward a pillar, walk into the fog. So is the door where we're trying to go? The barbed wire strung across the pillars is really threatening. Move toward the pillar! As I approach the stone pillars, I can hear a rustling noise. There's something red on the side of the pillar. It looks like a bunch of tiny creatures moving over the pillar. It's a Theresia! There are several pieces of man-made rock scattered around. There's nothing really interesting here. The barbed wires around the pillars look like metal roses. The pillars are covered with some kind of red objects. It's like hell. Is there anything we can grab here? Ow. The barbed wire cuts into my hand. Blood drips from my fingers. I shouldn't touch it barehanded. Not to mention the red beads on the pillars. Well, I had a glove, but my glove is gone. Is there anything here we can pick up? Doesn't seem like it. Unless we need to collect the red beads with gloves later. Also, we lost our map. And I'm pretty sure we returned to that building later. And explored the ground floor of it. Walk into the fog. Sounds so dark and grim. I move slowly through the thick fog. I follow the wall of the building to keep from getting lost. The white fog is getting even thicker. I can't hear anything. It's like the fog has absorbed all the noise around me, even my own breath and footsteps. The fog is so thick that I can't even see my own hands. I can't do anything in a place like this. The deeper I go, the less I can see, and the more nervous I get. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. So is this another just kind of dead end? As I walk, the fog gets thicker and thicker, the silence is deafening. I feel a growing sense of terror. Without memories, the world is my only reality, and it's fading away. I can't do this. I can't go any further. I turn around and go back the way I came. There are stairs in front of me. Climb the stairs. I can't even see my feet through all this fog. I get down on my hands and knees and make my way up the stairs. I reach the top only to be met by a thick, imposing door. It's chained shut. This can't be the door I came out of. There's some paper on the door. This is a map. It's so obvious, almost like it was put there to taunt me. My memory. That's right, I haven't gotten anything back yet. I woke up inside a small, dark room and ran away from that place that was full of traps. There's cats in the fog. I struggled there. By fighting through the pain, I managed to touch my memories. There was another door in front of me. Who am I? Why am I here? I don't even know that. I can't just collapse and die here. There's probably something dangerous on the other side of that door, along with the other memories I've left behind. I forgot everything. It would be easy for me to just disappear into this fog. If I can overcome this cold and solitude, maybe I can survive. Eventually the fog clears. A warm light shines. I yell, I'm saved. Even if I can't be saved, at least I can pass from this life peacefully and painlessly. Forgetting everything. I need a bell. But I must regain the past that I've lost. Right. This message of hate is meant for me. If I have committed a crime, then I must pay for it. Memories. Past. Myself. If I want to get all of that back, I need to open these doors. The doors are chained in place. I can't keep going unless I can do something about these chains. It's chained. Is there any way I can get rid of these chains? Can we not take the map? Door shut tight and feels cold enough to freeze my hands. Apparently not. Maybe we'll just take it automatically. There are a few rocks on the ground near the pillars. Can I use these to break the chains? Rock. A big sturdy rock. Maybe I can break the chains with this rock. I grab one of the rocks and heft it to get an idea of its weight. Like, they could have just let us take the rock. So we didn't need to come all the way back downstairs. Beat with rock. I beat the chain with the rock. The chain doesn't break. It doesn't even look like I've damaged it. The rubber that ties it together seems to be absorbing the shock. Cut rubber with knife. I stick the blade of the knife into the rubber holding the chain. The rubber is harder than I thought and the blade won't cut. I push harder. The knife blade breaks. However, I manage to cut the rubber. The rubber falls off and falls to the floor. Now let's beat it. Beat the chain with the rock I brought. The chain crumbles into pieces and fell to the ground. The door makes a creaking noise and slowly opens. I step through the door. I must get it back. The feeling of happiness, sorrow, anger, love, obsession, sin. Yes, all of it. But the map. A stone path leads down into the depths. The red beads are on the white wall, form a group, and hover near the ceiling. It seems like they're trying to tell me something. I close my eyes and listen closely. I can hear the sound of the red echoing through the building. What is that? Where am I? There's a mouth again. Occasionally, I see the shadow of a girl in the back of my memory. The girl is smiling. I wonder if she was here back then. I open the map that was posted on the outside of the door. Map. This shows rooms on this floor and a record of where I've been. I'm probably at the pathway on the top. My gosh, look at all these rooms. That's the only place connected to the outside. I look up and slowly walk forward. All right, we're back to the music from the other story. Oh gosh, there's so much here. Let's try these nearby doors. Oh wow, this looks fun. The doors are held shut by several wires strung across the door frame. I can touch them. The barbed wire cuts my hand, drawing blood. Seems pretty useless. Try the other door. There's an exam point. This dark hallway seems somehow bloodthirsty. Is it? Doesn't seem to be anything interesting here. There's a door covered in wires. Save again. I don't know what's going on with this hallway. And why is this hallway bloodthirsty? I glanced at the walkthrough, but I didn't see anything, so I don't know. Let me just use my glass then. Handrail in this hallway. It seems familiar somehow. Handrail? There are handrails along the hallways. There's something on the handrail. Are that fingerprints? Are these fingerprints? These fingerprints have those red beads all over them. Can we touch them? There's something stuck to the handrail in places. I reach out to touch whatever is on the handrail. The moment I do, pain shoots through my body. I grip my chest in agony. Maybe it's the pain, but suddenly a memory forces itself into my mind. A young boy holding a handrail. And that same young girl. I let go of the handrail, lift my head up, and look around. I touch them again, but the memory is gone. Okay. Guess we'll just leave. And this is another damaged door, so back up to the top. Just putting barbed wire on all the doors. Barbed wire. This door looks normal. The stench of chemicals stings my nostrils. Beds covered in white sheets line the room. This place looks like a hospital. Red letters cover the wall. Condemnation. Let me take that lantern. The bump under the sheets is shaped like a human body. The skin of the body is cold. It feels wrong. I don't want to imagine what happened here. Take the lantern. Anything interesting? Something that shines, bright blue, sitting on top of the sheets. It's another carefully hidden elixir. There's something sitting on top of the sheets. I found an elixir. Barbed wire. Look at this room. The light shines through the window and brings some life to this room. Light leaks through the window, illuminating the door. Is there a forest outside? On the other side, I can see some shadows. Is there anything interesting here? The fruit is bright red. I don't think I've ever seen this kind of fruit before. It's completely dried out. I pick up some of the dry fruit in the basket. Dried out fruit, an oddly shaped piece of fruit. Looks like a dry sponge. Weighs almost nothing, like a dried out sponge. I decided to take the fruit with me. There's a piece of paper on the center of the shelf. I can make out some of the writing on it. The demon appears from the purple. Is that another Epicari reference? Something wrapped in cloth sits in the corner. Window is shut tight. What could this be? I reach toward it. Ah, good thing I saved. The moment my fingers touch the cloth, a knife shoots out. It buries itself in my ankle and I collapse with a scream of agony. I think your feet getting injured would be the worst in a place like this. Well, more in the facility than this place, but... More barbed wire doors. Red everywhere. As I pass under the window, I catch a whiff of the smell of mold. What window? You mean doorway? This room is full of lockers and showers. There's mold growing on the sink. Looking closer, I see some writing in it. I need to give that child some water with that fruit. This water looks toxic. The water in the bathtub is a strange color. It smells bad. It's probably old water. I really don't think it would be safe to drink it. Soak dried fruit. Fruit is like a dry sponge. Try soaking the dried fruit in the bathtub. Fruit absorbs the water quickly. Soaked fruit. A piece of fruit that was soaked in water. In no time at all, the fruit absorbs a large amount of water. Water stays in the fruit unless I squeeze it. I take the fruit that's now full of water. Fruit looks a lot more lively. I carefully dip my fingers into the water. It was a little slimy, but this is definitely water. It's probably full of microscopic creatures. Living things. How many days has it been since I saw another living thing? Oh, the Theresia. They're kind of living. Touch the sink. I get some mold on my hand, but that's about it. The red beads cover the walls of this room. I see the red beads out of the corner of my eye and instinctively jerk my hands back. Well, I guess we will stop here. So, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!